What did I do to deserve this?
I've wares aplenty, as you can see.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Another errand to see to.
These writings could be of import.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
Who are you supposed to be then, eh? Quit staring. Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into our hideout. Yeah, ain't funny really. But seeing you's reminding me of that bleeding runt's face. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? Lanzo, why? Boo-hoo! Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without its mum. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of him, truth be told.
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. Not sure I can stomach it, mind.
Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Wouldn't quit it neither, even when it got him a beating. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. Easy pickings for a kid. And having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. The guards don't suspect a thing. But Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd run out of uses for him. Well, save throwing him to the dogs so as we could make our escape. Hard to believe the lad never figured out we was using him. Real loggerhead, that one. Did he ever tell you his story? About how his parents were killed by brigands or some such? Couldn't be more obvious who that was, eh? Ah, his mum was a comely lass. Don't remember a thing about his da. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. Emptied their purses and the like. Lanzo slit their throats himself. 'Twas hard not to laugh, watching daft little Hugo grow up, hanging off Lanzo's bootstraps and never questioning a damn thing. We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. Aye, I ain't afraid to tell you that. I might owe Lanzo a favour or two, but not enough to rot in here for him. In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh? Ain't right that I'm the only one in this hole.
Seems we've heard all this scum has to offer. Makes you sick, doesn't it?
What do you want now? What? He said... What? That can't be right. But... if he did that
To me? What about all those kids? He can't have killed all their parents too. Can he? No. Tell me it's all a lie, damn you!
Aye, what can I do for you? Oh, you want the bandit whelp released, do you? I suppose I could consider it. Aye, being head jailer has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I were so inclined. Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone. Aye, you've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request for the lad's release is put through. But you might have to be patient. One cannot rush these things.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me. Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
Batal's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts, and regard her as family.
'Tis a far cry from Vermund. I cannot count the number of barbs I've heard uttered about the Queen Regent.
You shan't hear me complain about... Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective start.
If you're looking for the whelp, you'll not find him here. He's escaped. And that bandit with the loose tongue's dead. Took a knife to the gullet. Not hard to guess whose 'twas. Consign it. Suppose he was rotten to the core after all, like the rest of those snakes.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
the thrill of victory, one cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force. Process letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Am I expected to pick that up? If I must.
An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
I've a feeling 'tis best left untravelled. Am I the only one?
We would be ill-advised to proceed without light.
Do you know who you're dealing with? Bugger off if you want to see the morrow.
Come on then!
I thought it best we prevent Sir Hugo from staining his hand any further.
You? This your work, then? I came to get my vengeance, only to find all those who could give it to me already dead. Fine. Seems my entire life's a farce, and I'm the only one not laughing. I don't rightly know where to go from here. What am I to do now? An honest life, huh? What a lark. This is the only life I've ever known. It's too late for me to change paths now. Oi. Listen. Do you really think someone like me could live an honest life after all that's happened? I've always wanted to try. Earning an honest living, I mean. But what could I do? Not sure as I've many skills, save picking pockets. And no one would want me working for him, would they? You know of a place I could work? Work? You think I could work there? For true? What? You went out and looked for a job for me? But why? Why would you put yourself to all that trouble? Give it a try, I suppose. Not sure how it'll turn out. but it's a start at least. I'll do my best not to make a mess of it. Oh, and thank you, cuz.
Stay a while.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my... all of you.
The Cyclops drops there!
Power foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. On the transference of souls, eh? 'Tis not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined with its twin, the first volume, 'tis potent indeed. Take care how you use it, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Many thanks to you.
We have acquired the grimoire entitled On the Transference of Souls, just as Sir Isaac requested.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something. The item you requested is... Hope to see you again. Suppose I could need anything. Many thanks.
This way, if you please.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crap. But here, at least, you'll find a bit of many thanks.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
Let me be the one to collect it. This is a forgery, is it not? A copy, in other words, with no inherent value. What do we hope to do with it?
Someone might pay good coin for it, either because they seek a forgery, or because they believe it to be authentic.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
If we must. Let us finish this quickly.
'Tis easily done.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
The enemy movements have grown sluggish. Recklessness has done them no favours. They ought to conserve their strength.
I shall lead the charge!
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
The port crystal is set, but...
Well, so dearly did you love our game that you have sought me out again. Let us resume at once. I too have grown rather engrossed.
A resounding success.
Though ours is a battle of wits, tests of metal are more to your strength. Is that not so? Come, try your arm, though he shall be your opponent, not I. However, I am not one to be amused by a simple duel. Bear this ring into battle, that I might gauge your true strength.
Good to see you, Master.
Good show. It seems your mind is as strong as your arm. You have more than earned your reward. Another chest is yours to claim.
Not bad, all things considered.
So vast is this world, and full of life. You are but one of many. Indeed, In the grand scheme, we are as distinct from one another as pebbles on a beach. Yet we do so love to extol our differences. But are these differences so great? If you believe so, this next task should prove exceedingly simple. I seek this man. If men are so distinct, I'm sure you'll find him in a trice.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Seems there are wolves on the prowl.
I expect you to simply accept this.
That's it!
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
I'm unsure how best to proceed.
I've got to throw
When does my watch
shift only just begun.
clean forgotten?
This ox cart's bound for the... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my... I cannot bear it.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
It's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier. If I sleep on my woes, may have no knowledge.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Go on through.
Can't have the ox looking scruffy.
Blessed be we servants of Athens. Mayhap dreams will reveal to me the heavens has
So vast is this world and full of life. You are but one of many. Indeed, in the grand scheme, we are as distinct from one another as pebbles on a beach. Yet we do so love to extol our differences. But are these differences so great? If you believe so, this next task should prove exceedingly simple. Is this the man I sought? Truly? You are satisfied with your answer? Then I shall weigh its merit. To pluck a human from the faceless swarm is no less a challenge than to seek a single grain of sand on the Alta Batal coast. Yet pluck you have, and for that I congratulate you. Another prize is yours for the taking.
Huzzah! You've done it!
How easily the mind unravels. Some say it's pain that does it best, others darkness, but I say neither. Rather, I say a mind cannot be more soundly broken than when it beholds its earnest efforts laid low in a single stroke. Could you survive such despair? We shall see. Here, I have an amphora destined for Sir Moritz in Batal. Deliver it to him, but beware, it's rather fragile. I do hope your struggle will amuse.
Well met.
You there. You seem like a learned individual. Surely you have an interest in the mighty Sphinx depicted on yonder wall? 'Tis a beast of fearsome intellect, whose riddles have confounded some of the greatest sages in history. Indeed, 'tis said that answering its questions is but a portion of the puzzle. Should the day come that you seek to challenge the Sphinx yourself, you would do well to look to this mural for wisdom. What in the world were you thinking, bringing me to such a place? Hold a moment. That vase. It cannot be. For generations now, my family has been charged with a duty to seek out this amphora. To think that it was hidden here, of all places! Is that why you brought me here? So that I might claim it? Oh, joyous day! At long last our vigil is at an end.
Well, well. Very good. Well, well. The amphora has been delivered intact. I'd not thought you had it in you. Though I'd hoped to savor your dismay, you shall have your prize all the same. Now, questions beget questions, and I have one for you. How many riddles have you solved thus far? My memory fails me, you see. Remind me, and make it plain. Let yonder statues be your means. For every question aptly answered, bring one here before me. Let yonder statues be your means. For every question aptly answered, bring one here before me. This is your answer? Are you sure of your count? My, that's quite a number. And the correct one, no less. I see you're keeping track. Of course, your erudition shan't go unrewarded. And with that, our game comes to an end, as amusing as it has been. I shall now take my leave of you, to await the next courageous soul who would test their wits against mine. Well, you are a persistent one. Did my prizes fail to satisfy? Truly, your greed is boundless. But soon you will learn. Those who live by their greed tend to die by it. Though it is a pity. I had taken rather a liking to you. It will bring me no pleasure to spill your blood. But nor can I ignore so bold a challenge.
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? I can guide you there if you wish.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
treasure chest. Oh, my mistake. 'Tis merely another spot for gathering material.
We've arrived. Well enough. Where to next?
'Twould be a wasted opportunity not to make our delivery while we're here.
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
That's just what I was thinking.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of On the Transference of Souls, perchance? Fortune smiles upon me at last. With this, my shop's prosperity is all but assured. Thank you, Sir Arisen. Oh, thank you. Perhaps you'd care to join me. Come, bear witness to this momentous occasion.
'Twould behoove us not to fall too far behind our guide. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but in the end, we never did attend the coronation. What baleful art could grant one other than the Arisen control over pawns?
This is it! This is the moment I've been preparing for.
Dear, is this truly safe? I'm afeard of what's to come.
Have faith, my darling. All is well. You need only stand there and watch.
Father, you don't need to do this. I'm happy with our life as 'tis now.
'Tis good to hear you say that, my daughter. But I've come too far. I must see this through. I believe I need only... Ha! Did I? Did I do it? A failure, then. Ah, well. I suppose our fortunes were ne'er likely to turn so easily. I've learned my lesson. No more of this grimoire nonsense for me. I'll settle for being a humble apothecary after all. My dears, can you forgive me for my foolishness?
Oh, Isaac.
You two had the right of it all along. I ne'er should have chased after a silly dream like this.
Father, I shouldn't have complained. I know you do your best for us. You always have.
Enough of that now. You've naught to apologize for. 'Tis a father's duty to provide for his children. I only wish I could give you more. You have my gratitude, Sir Arisen. Though I failed in my quest, I've learnt much. And from this moment forth, I'll be focusing my energies on naught but my trade. I hope I can count on your continued patronage, sir.
So Gwynfentia is the elvish word for scale cinder. Oh, I suppose we ought to pay a visit to a Batali blacksmith next. I can guide you there if you wish.